Hi everyone. Lately we've been learning about lots of different famous artists from all around the world. Well, this week we're heading to Spain to meet one of the world's most famous ever artists, Pablo Picasso. We're going to learn a little bit about the artist and then have a go at producing a piece of work ourselves in the style of Pablo Picasso. So let's find out more. Pablo Picasso is one of the most famous artists in the world, and mostly because he was brilliant at drawing. People really loved his art and the way he used colour. Even as a child, he was better at drawing than most adults. He could draw and paint just about anything and in any style. He liked to experiment and try out new ideas. Picasso was born in a town called Malaga in Spain in 1881, but when he was 23 years old, he moved to Paris. Paris was a very cool place to be an artist at that time. Picasso became friends with lots of other artists and writers and became interested in art from other places too, especially African art. You can see some of these influences in his paintings. Picasso created so many different kinds of art that people have sorted them into different stages. The blue period and the rose period came first at a time when he used lots of blue and pink to make paintings. But one of his most famous periods is the Cubist period. This painting is one of his Cubist pictures. Cubism is when an artist paints an object, like a bottle, from lots of different angles in all the same picture. So you can see the front, the back, and the sides of the bottle all at the same time. In 1937, a war broke out in Spain. A town called Guernica was bombed, which upset Picasso. He painted a giant painting about it, which became very famous. He also painted a picture called The Weeping Woman. The woman is crying, but her face is all mixed up. This is because it is a Cubist painting. If you look closely, you can see that Picasso has painted both the front of the woman's face and the side of her face. Picasso painted several weeping women, and this one hangs in the National Gallery of Victoria. Maybe you've seen it. Today, Picasso is regarded as one of the most famous artists that ever lived. So now we know a little bit more about Pablo Picasso. So let's get started on the art activity. We're going to have a go today at creating our own portrait in the style of Picasso's Weeping Woman. So let's get ready to start. Okay, to create a picture in the style of the Weeping Woman, we're going to need maybe a pencil, maybe a sharpener, a rubber, maybe a black texter, and lots of different coloured pencils or texters or whatever you have at home. So let's get started. Okay, now for this picture we're going to create a portrait. So I'm going to start like a portrait. I'm going to start with an oval shape for the head, and I'm just going to work out where I'm just going to make a cross through the middle. Okay, now the funny thing about a Picasso portrait is that it has different viewpoints, so we're going to look at some of it from the front but some of it from the side as well. So I'm just going to put maybe a line down the middle here, and I'm going to put in where I think the nose might go. Maybe I might do an eye over here looking front on, and just to be a little bit different, I might even do an eye that's side on. Let's put in some eyes. Maybe a mouth. Okay, maybe some eyelashes. Maybe an ear, and maybe some hair. Oh, don't forget a neck and some shoulders. Maybe some cheeks. Okay, and now I'm going to just trace around this with my black texter. And now I'm just going to rub out my lines. And finally, let's colour it in. But we're going to use some different colours, some strange colours. So I'm going to use lots of greens maybe some blues, blacks, even some pinks, different colours. Let's see how we go. Here we go, there's my fun portrait in the style of Pablo Picasso. So that was my attempt at trying to do a portrait in the style of Picasso's Weeping Woman. But now it's your turn to have a go. Good luck, have fun, and in the meantime, check out some great pieces of artwork that some of my students have previously done before. Have fun, good luck, bye.